British vocalist George Ezra on Ann Arbor's 107.1. Tuesday mornings, we talk to our neighbors in business, and I'm very pleased to have with us today Lynn Reel, who is the event manager for Nicola's Books, our neighbors in business, brought to you by Northstar Bank. Happy New Year, Lynn. Thanks
Happy
for being
New Year
with
to
us.
you, too. Thank you.
How are things going at Nicola's? How were the holidays?
Holidays were fantastic. Thank you to all our devoted customers in that. It was a really good year and a good season. So I think that's just great for the whole community.
And it's great that Nicola's Books continues to thrive after all these years. Give us a little history of Nicola's, if you would.
Nicola started off as a little professor, and Little Professor started about 40 years ago here in Ann Arbor.
Yes, yeah.
And then Nicola bought the business. It's 20 years that it's been Nicola's Books, and a year ago, August, she sold it to the Schuler bookstores, which are out of Grand Rapids and Lansing and Okemos. And so nothing's really changed. I mean, they made a commitment to keep Nicola's, and I think most customers would feel that it was a smooth transition. And so this is our 21st year starting as Nicola's Books, and it's a great time to be an independent bookstore.
It is. And what makes it so? Because perhaps a few years ago, people were predicting the demise of all brick and mortar bookstores.
Exactly.
And we're seeing the opposite here in Ann Arbor.
It is. And I think what's happened is that, e-readers were, I don't want to say they're a fad, but what they've done is they've found their niche with where they need to be. All right. And some people who thought that they could turn completely to them have realized that they actually missed their book. So that's where the book sales have come back. The independent people want to browse, people want to look and touch, they want to talk to real people, anybody who's a real reader, that's what they want. That's how you find out what's good to read, and it isn't always what's on the bestseller list. It's that quirky little book that's tucked away in a corner that a bookstore person knows.
Oh yes,
that you're not going to find online and things like that because there's nobody to tell you that. I think people still need that. The contact, the one-on-one kind of thing.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some of the events that are going on.
Sure.
First off, in January, maybe starting with an author event on January the 18th. So this is coming up 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yes.
Right? Yeah?
It's a U of M graduate, Nicholas Petrie. It's his debut book. It's called The Drifter, and it's a thriller. And it's getting lots of really good reviews. It's a vet coming back, trying to help out the widow of another vet, and things just kind of, of course, never go the way you plan in that. So we're really happy to be able to host events for, debut authors especially, and especially if they've got some connection to Ann Arbor. So we're hoping that Nicola's, people that remember him from his time at U of M and that will come out and be supportive.
So that'll be 7 p.m. on Monday, January the 18th.
Correct.
With Nicolas Petrie and his debut novel, The Drifter, book reading and book signing, and then another author event on January the 24th, which is a Sunday afternoon. Tell us about this one.
Yes, this one is for any Civil War buffs or Michigan history buffs. It's Michigan and Antietam, and we've got the two authors who have written the book. And this actually was a rescheduled event, so hopefully everybody who wanted to come see them back in the fall will be able to come again for this. So it's just a very detailed time of how Michigan, the troops were impacting in that Battle of Antietam. So it should be pretty fascinating.
And this book was, am I correct, published by Arcadia Publishing?
Yes.
Who are really known for this incredible series of books.
Very detailed and lots of photographs.
Photos.
Yes. You have to have an X amount of photos. You have to have a huge amount of photos to be able to get an Arcadia book published. So, yeah.
All right, so that's 3 p.m. Sunday, January the 24th. And we want to look beyond it at one event in February that our listeners at 107.1 need to know about, and then one in March.
Yes, absolutely. The one in February is Dr. Michael Petrie, who is a veterinarian, and it's a book about pain for dogs and control. But the big thing about this event is it's his launch, but we're also doing a fundraiser for the Humane Society of Huron Valley for their Bountiful Bowls program. And so we'll be asking people to bring dried dog and cat food so that we can collect as much food as we can for the Humane Society. This is a program that helps people who are having difficulties financially to keep their animals with them and not have to put them in a shelter by giving them, assisting with food and that. So we've done this before, and we almost got 200 pounds of food. So I want 300 pounds of food.
All right. So this is Sunday afternoon, February the 7th.
At 3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. All right. And then the event in March?
Yes, March 19th. If you are a fan of thrillers, you want to come and meet Owen Laukkanen. He is a Canadian author who grew up in Windsor, and he is beyond just being a fantastic person. He's an excellent writer. He makes you think. His books they will make you question society and things that are going on and make you look at things maybe a little deeper than you had in the past. And this actually has to do, his newest one is about kids who are getting bullied and becoming suicidal. And unfortunately, there's some online predators that encourage these kids to do these things. And so the detectives and the FBI agent in his book are tracking down this one particular person who is trying to do this to these kids. But the whole issue is about bullying and what it does to kids and the guilt that other kids feel when they don't step in and do something to stop it. They may not be the ones doing the bullying, but they never do anything to stop it. So Owen's writing makes you think. And that's what makes him a really good author and a good thriller, and very fast-paced, really good.
Saturday, March the 19th. What time for that?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Give us your locale, your hours, and all that other good stuff.
We're at the Westgate Shopping Mall over there at Maple and Jackson. I can't even get that right. And our phone number is 662-0600. And we're open Monday through Friday. Isn't this that bad? I don't know our own hours. 9 to 9. Right. And then Saturday we're 9 to 8 and Sunday we're 9 to 6.
7 days
a
week.
7 days a week we're open. Yep.
And it's nicholasbooks.com.
It is nicholasbooks.com. Right? Yep. And we've got a Facebook page. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. So check us out on all different ones because I try to vary all of the stuff that's put on so you're not seeing the same thing on every one.
Good stuff. Nicola's Books event manager, Lynn Reel, with us, one of our neighbors in business. The segment brought to you by Northstar Bank. We'll have you back just a little down the line and to talk about some events happening closer to the beginning of spring. Thanks for being with us,
good.
Lynn.
Thank you.
Good to have you down here. They Might Be Giants on 107.1.